I would say don't forget your marketing. I think that is the biggest thing that we did not build into our budget initially. And so as a result, a lot of people don't know about us. That we have a very good business and it's working really well, but we really did neglect the marketing of this idea and kind of thought because we were a nonprofit that it was going to be difficult to even allocate funds to that because we really just have to put our any sort of finances towards our operations. But if people don't know what you're doing at your operation, then what's the point at all? I think too, another thing that I was really passionate about was doing as much for free as we could. So seeking out help with mentorships and different groups that are, could be like a consultant role for you and to get that mentorship or even just a consultant. There are people that are willing to do that for you and you wouldn't have to pay astronomical prices. And we found a lot of resources in the way of retired men and women who have experience in the business world and have been willing to impart their wisdom on us. I would say this is the hardest thing I've ever done. And what's funny is that my background is in production. And so I kind of always thought I would be called back into that world and get to go back into film or stage or the things that I actually have a lot of experience doing. But God had other plans and it kind of took me on this entrepreneurial journey as a founder. I would say something I say a lot is that founders of nonprofits in social endeavors, tend to be heart forward people. And so we don't always have the business skills and the savviness to actually do the step that another business person might just walk in and be like, oh, you should have done that. And this step just takes a lot longer. So again, I would say my best advice would be to surround yourself with people with experience and passion for what you're doing to try to get that team mentality and learn from each other. But so I think that's something I wish that I had done a little differently going into it would be just to glean even more wisdom off the people that were willing to give it and not just keep feeling insecure and inadequate all the time. I am good at so much stuff that I beat myself up a lot because I wasn't of the mindset or the background of a traditional starter of a business. But I think it's what makes the well so great is that I am different and I am, someone unique for this role that is heart forward and passion led. But I will say that the business aspect of it was what kind of has tripped me up and has continued to trip me up is just having zero experience in the business world and trying to give myself a master's degree without a professor sometimes is what it feels like.